Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Zenaton, and welcome to today's video for Legends of Runeterra. Today we're going to be doing a deck tech. Haven't done one of these in a while. First deck tech of the new set, A Curious Journey. We're going to be looking at a old-ish deck, but it's been updated, if you will. We're going to be looking at a Swain pile, basically, but we're adding in Gnar. Basically, it's the Teemo Swain list, but we've removed Teemo, added in Gnar, and a lot of other cards. I really like the changes. I think Gnar actually increases the power of the deck a lot. I think it might even be better than the old Teemo Swain list before all the Bandle City nerfs. Maybe, maybe not. Good deck if you just want to play with some of the new cards, but you don't want to take too much of a risk in crafting stuff. Gnar is probably arguably the best out of all the four new champions. So let's go and look at the deck really quick. Okay, so welcome to the deck. Now, if you've played Swain decks before, you pretty much know the exact strategy with this type of deck. Just play cards on the board, stall. Maybe if your opponent starts to stumble around, you can go a little bit aggressive, but you're mostly just trying to set up a strong late game in the form of Swain Leviathan and winning through that. But thanks to Gnar and his friends, we don't actually need to rely on Swain Leviathan that much. We get to play things like Teeny Dactyl, Gnar, Spotted Toad. They're all just big units that can be hard to answer just because of how big they are. Makes our Leviathans safer because our opponent will use their actual hard removal on things like the Toad and Teeny Dactyl, things like Vengeance, Minimorph, etc., etc. And the other big thing about this list is we get to play Noxus removal, specifically Ravenous Flock, which is great, and Scorched Earth, which is great against landmark decks like Bandletree, Turbo Thralls, and Star Springs, all of which are seeing a small resurgence. Turbo Thralls less so. So let's go through the deck, and I'll explain why certain cards are in this deck really quick, and a couple of cards that are not in the deck, but you can consider if you want. First up, a couple of Poison Darts. I like the card. Even without Teemo, I still think it's just a solid card. Specifically because it can go face. If it couldn't hit Nexus, I would not be playing this card. In other words, it lets you flip your Gnar and his followers. The puff caps are just nice too. Puff caps with a leveled up Swain are just a nice little extra on top. So that's also pretty good. Helps level up Swain as well. So pretty solid card. Even with Ahri not really existing that much anymore, it's still good to play it because while the ping's not as valuable as it was last set, it's still nice. Because it activates things like the next card, Ravenous Flock. I mean, you're in Noxus and we're a very late gamey, mid-rangey, control-y deck, so why would you not play 3 Flocks? The card's busted. 3 Conchologist, pretty much the same thing. It's busted. Aggro decks play it as a 3 of, mid-range plays it as a 3 of, and control plays it as a 3 of. If you're in Bandle City and you're not playing 3 Conchologists, either you are dumb or you have a really, really good reason for not playing 3 of this guy. And Noxus has one of the strongest card pools for Conchologists as well. 2 House Spiders, just some more 2-drops here. This is basically our, we're against a more aggressive deck. We need to get on the board quickly. I don't like 3 because we have Conchologist and Telescope as other 2-drops, and I only really want to draw 1 House Spider and play it on turn 1 or turn 2 or turn 3 just early, and I never want to draw the second one. 2 Telescopes, it's a solid card. Nowhere near Conchologist's power level. The 1 less health feels bad, but it does have a better opportunity to high roll. Epics, you can just get some game-ending epics. For example, I would say, I believe Feel the Rush is an epic, so that could just end games right there. Feel the Rush bringing out Gnar and Swain could just destroy games. Can also give you some lifesteal. There are definitely some epics that have lifesteal or drain, like go hard. But yeah, just a really good card, but we only play 2 of. It's a little slow in all honesty. 3 Pokesticks can go face. Just a great card, pretty much a Bandle City staple by now. Almost every Bandle City deck should play at least 2 of them, if not 3. Arachnoid Sentry, classic card. You see it all the time. It just combos well with Flock. Pretty decent too when you have a level up Swain to try and push a Swain Nexus Strike through, and it helps slow down opponents. Just great card. You could cut it down to 2 if you want to put in other cards, but I think 3 is the correct answer. Random 1 of Culling Strike. I'm just testing this mostly. I'm playing this because I want to see just how strong it is against certain decks, specifically Galio. The problem with this card is it is kind of a blank against certain decks, specifically Pantheon decks. Against Pantheon decks, Wounded White Flame, Saga Seeker, etc., etc., this card is just a dead card, and we don't have things like Spacey Sketcher to get rid of it or Rummage, so I don't want to play more than 1. Definitely could be cut for a 3rd Scorched Earth or something, but I like it as a 1 of. Can just win games. Killing a Galio or something is so powerful. 3 Death Sands. Mystic Shot's a good card. For 1 extra mana, we get to play Mystic Shot, basically. Sure, it can't go face, but that 1 damage to the Nexus sometimes does matter. Synergizes really well with Swain, too, especially when he levels up, so we play all 3. 2 Scorched Earths. You could go up to 3 if you're running into a lot of things like Bandletree or Star Springs, but I like 2 at the moment. Pretty much the Culling Strike is what we're playing instead of the 3rd Scorched Earth, but you could definitely add a 3rd Scorched Earth if you want, if you run into too much Bandletree. And it just helps you remove big stuff like Wounded White Flames that have been buffed up, and deals decently well against Pantheon, so it's definitely a consideration to run all 3. Next up, the new guy, Gnar. The guy's cracked. He's absolutely busted. Solid stat line for a 4-drop. Good keyword in the form of Quick Attack. Easy level up. Giving you Pokey Sticks is nuts. The solid champ spell in the form of Wallop. His level up form is really good. Giving vulnerable stuff. The guy is crazy good. Opponents will definitely throw a lot at him to try and remove him, and that makes your other stuff much safer. So, great card. We'll play all 3 of them. Teeny Dactyl. I like this card. I've been playing this card a little bit, and I like it. Mostly because I read it incorrectly when I first saw this card. I did not read Pterodactyl properly when I first saw it. I thought it only dealt 1 to the enemy Nexus when it flipped, when it transformed, basically. I didn't realize it was at a round start. I didn't realize it was basically a city breaker the first time I read it. And then I reread it, and I'm like, oh, okay, this card is crazy good, so we're playing all 3. Plus, a 6/5 with impact is solid. We have so many pings, too. It's so easy to flip over Teeny Dactyl, so we play all 3. I played 2 Whispered Words in this list. This is a card I'm not too sure on. You could definitely cut the 2 Whispered Words for more removal, aloof travelers, more pings, like for example, a 3rd Poison Dart would be good if you want to, but I like it just because I'm a greedy player. I like card draw, so I play 2 of them. Maybe only 1 or even 0 is correct, but I'm trying out 2 for now. We actually have, besides Leviathan, we also have some reputation enablers, leveled up Gnar and the Toad as well. Speaking about the Toad, we run 2 of these Toads. I'm not sure about the Spotted Toad. I'm trying it out mostly because it pretty much insta-levels Swain. One-sided, I wouldn't say insta-level from 0 to 12, but one-sided Ice Shard is going to do a lot towards a Swain level up, so we might get a Swain level up on turn 6 or even on turn 5, so I'm trying out 2 Spotted Toads, plus the one-sided Ice Shards is strong, and it does go along with my game plan of we play so many annoying early game stuff to absorb removal to make our Swain Leviathan that much safer, because a 6/7 is pretty hard to remove. I do wish there was something else I could throw in this deck as well, just for like another win con, but I think we're fine. And our last 2 cards, Swain Leviathan. We're a Swain deck. Of course, we would play 3 Swains and Leviathans. You could definitely cut 1 Leviathan. It is a little slow, but I really, really like having access to Leviathan on 8, so I play all 3. But since I am playing Whispered Words, I could see myself cutting 1 Leviathan. If I cut Whispered Words, I would always play 3 Leviathans, maybe 2 if the meta is super fast, but I like 3 so far. Anyway, that is the deck. Pretty simple deck to play. Just gonna play stuff on board, use our solid removal spells to remove annoying things, and set up our Swain Leviathan or our big mid-game units like our Gnars, our Teeny Dactyls, and Toads. And then we go from there. So, let's go and take it for a spin on the ladder. Ladder's pretty volatile right now because of the new set, but let's see how it does on the ladder. Okay, Gnar Sejuani. Another Gnar deck. Gnar mirrors, whatever you want to call it. It's a deck I've seen around a bit as well. Don't really want to keep Death's Hand here. I want to find Ravenous Flock here. This is what I'm looking for. Flock, that's it. Hand's not that great. Toad's not bad. Pokestick. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Got a good hand here. Solid hand. I don't actually know what Gnar Sejuani is really trying to do. I've played against it a little bit, but it doesn't seem like there's a solid list out there that I'm too afraid of, but I'm guessing it's just a Bandle pile with some of the new Freljord cards, the stances maybe, Vulpine Wanderer, whatever it's called. Wallop's actually kind of nice here in this matchup. I'll take a Wallop. Can Wallop the Sejuani or a Gnar if they play a turn 4 Gnar. We have Pokestick Flock, but they might have things like Troll Chance. Just need to predict my next turn here. If I play House Spider, I'll bank 2 mana. Turn 4 if they play Gnar, Pokestick plus Flock is 3, and the Wallop is 6. I need 6 mana. Alright, so I can afford the House Spider then. This is pretty nice. Let's see what you got, opponent. Ararosan Sentry. I will not offer a trade. I was thinking if I wanted to offer the trade with the Spiderling. I don't really want to. I want to have my board stay a little wide because I have a Spotted Toad. I want to just open attack here. Feels like they're just setting up a Gnar. That's fine. We'll just Pokestick Flock Gnar if they play it. Yep. Kind of surprised they had pinged my face before playing Gnar. Don't know why they did that. Yeah, they just, I don't know. Maybe they thought Gnar would level. Maybe they don't know how Gnar works and thought Gnar would level right away. I don't know. So here, I'm just going to play Pokestick on this right now so I can open attack and play Spotted Toad. Or Swain. Swain's not a bad start here. So yeah, we'll just open attack, get that nice 3 damage in, and play the Toad. And then hopefully they play a lot of stuff that dies to pings. Okay, so they are playing Vulpine Wanderer. I could be greedy and pass here. It is really greedy to just pass here. I'll just play the Toad now. So, this is good. Got the Vulpine Wanderer. Their Sejuani's only at 1 out of 5 here. Make that 2 out of 5. So, Sejuani needs at least 3 more turns to level. So, we're safe from her. We can probably get our Leviathan Swain set up soon-ish. So, I feel safe. Well, you know what I was going to say is we're probably not going to take another ping this turn, but, hey, Puff Caps. Good old Puff Caps. Alright, so Stand Swap is 3 mana. Another Conchologist, that's fine. We'll probably just play our Conchologist and maybe House Spider. That's what I'm planning right now. Don't really want to set up Swain just yet. Just want to get another good spell here. Mimic. Pick a spell in play or in hand and create a fleeting copy of it. I could take Weapon Hilt to try and get Overwhelm, or I could just take Culling Strike. I don't really want another Culling Strike, but Mimic... I can steal their spells if it's like a fast spell. I don't like either of these other 2 spells, so I'm going to take Mimic. It might be incorrect, but I'm going to try it out. I can steal like a Pokestick or something here, so seems okay. Okay, that's fine. They did ping me this turn, I think. Yeah, they did. Another Conchologist. You're really good at drawing Conchologists, opponent. So yeah, we're just going to open attack here next turn. That is fine. Another Flock. Flock is really good to draw here. So we're just gonna send in everything. I know I'm gonna hold back my 1/1s, but send in all the 2/2s.
Against my tusks.
Our teeth they will see.
All right. I'm fine with this. I guess I should be a little worried about Feel the Rush. I could mimic Feel the Rush, but then I couldn't play it. Gonna be interesting. But yeah, I'm not too worried about Feel the Rush. Really, I'm just worried about Mini Morph. Mini Morph's the only thing I'm worried about. Could just level up my Swain right away as well. Curious about that play. Guess I just want to cycle. Setting up an Avalanche or something? A Blighted Ravine? Go ahead. But yeah, that feels like they're trying to set up Avalanche or Ravine. Alright. I can always wall up if I care. He will flip. Yeah, I should... Yeah, he will flip. And he'll make my Giga Gromp. Yeah, I don't want Gnar to flip. That's scary. I don't like losing my... I don't like losing the Wallop, but I think it's a good enough trade just to keep my Giga Gromp safe. Sure, Sejuani can come down, but I'm not afraid of Sejuani. I've got both Arachnoid Sentries and Leviathan, so we're fine. And Swain level. So we've probably won this game. Good old Swain Leviathan coming through. Giga Gromp did its job. Alright, opponent, what have you got this turn? Ravenous Flock is doing great. That's a good draw. That makes me feel less bad about playing Arachnoid Sentry if they play Sejuani. Is she leveled? Wow, Sejuani's only at 3 out of 5. Okay, we're really good here. I thought Sejuani had leveled. That's fine. Sure. I'm going to block here. I'm going to jump here with a 1/1. I'm not letting you get a free ping, free chip damage on Nexus. I am just going to slam this at Leviathan. I'm not going to think too hard about it. I'm a little afraid of, I guess... I'm a little afraid of Mini Morph, but if they Mini Morph here, that's such a big tempo loss. Tavern Keeper's annoying. We can always play Flock to clear a Fearsome blocker. That's fine as well. That doesn't do anything. But yeah, I might Flock here. I'm definitely gonna Flock here. I'm only flocking here because I want to have everything get stunned by Swain. And I win? Maybe? Perhaps? Alright, let's see it. GG. I assume they have freezes, but even if they have freezes, this is still... Alright, GG. Love it. Just love it.
We have done what is needed.
Okay, okay. Lulu Ahri. So Ahri's been nerfed, but this is one of the decks that I was looking at and thinking to myself, it's still pretty strong. I'm going to keep this Arachnoid Sentry because they'll have a turn 3 Lulu here, and if I can hit Flock, that will be great. A little afraid of this deck here. Drawing Leviathan's not that great. Pretty bad, actually. Same with drawing Whispered Words. But yeah, this is a very scary list that I think actually just got... I don't know if it got stronger. I don't think it got anything new, but it's just annoying. Probably the best Ahri deck, depending on how good Ahri Kennen is after the nerfs. But this is going to be a tough matchup, I think. Comes down to, do they have Treasured Trash? Actually, they can't play Treasure Trash. They're not playing Bandle City. What am I talking about? I'll take the Culling Strike. It's not that good against Ionia. Alright, so our game plan is... I don't like Culling Strike because we're against Ionia, but This is fine. If they open attack, that's annoying. So we're gonna Culling Strike here. Force out that twin. Yeah, we're gonna try and force out a twin. I feel like they're just gonna twin or Nopify it though, but we'll try it. I was hoping they would play Lulu, but no good player would just tap out against Noxus like that. I can't believe that worked. I think I just won that. I think I just won because of that. I got rid of a Flame Chompers and an Ahri. That is insane. I'm just gonna pass here. I'm not even gonna offer a trade. I wanted to see if... Okay, that's interesting. Now I'll offer a trade, though. I should have played my Telescope. Yeah, I should slow down my play. I should have slowed down my play and thought about it more. Because I should have played Telescope and then attacked in. Monastery of Harana or Minion is what I'm looking at here. Moonglow's not terrible, but it's not that great. I think it's going to be Minion. Time Trick. Okay, okay. Nothing crazy here. I just want to bank as much mana this turn, by the way. So I'm not going to play Minion. I'm going to bank this 2 mana. I think it's proper. Another Telescope. Not bad, not bad. Some Dredger for another one of those. Okay. Just gonna stun Ahri real quick. Go from here. I'll play a Telescope now. Let's see what I get. Moonsilver. 4 Scholarly Climber. Climber's actually not a bad card to hit from this. Does smooth out the curve, and it can help me activate Reputation. It's either Moonsilver or Climber, and I kind of like the Climber a little bit more. Just lets me get some nice beatdown going. Let's see if this will work. Hopefully this works. This is insanely good for me. Killed 2 Ahris now. Can't really deal with Lulu. Lulu's gonna be a problem, but that's fine. I'm just going to send everything in. Except for my 3-2. And I'm probably going to just play Swain here, or I might play, like, Minion Climber. Depends on what they do here. Yeah, I like playing Swain here. Playing Swain here bluffs more Phlox, and I kind of like that play. Gnar's nice. Gnar's pretty solid. Just gonna start with Minion here real quick.
There's nothing a good giggle can't fix.
I'll play the Climber.
Things we do for a little insight.
Alright, so... a little scary. Let's see what they pull in.
You dare oppose Noxus?
So I'm taking 5. I'm going to 11. That's a little scary. In fact, that's really scary. Yeah, we're just going to take it. Alright, they didn't have Twin. I was a little afraid of Twin. I could have Death's Hand the Urchin, but I don't think it was worth it. Just going to pass here. No need to do anything at the moment. So I could play Gnar Minion. Or I could set up the Leviathan, and I think, like, Gnar Minion's better. I'll play Minion after combat, though. Oro Cannon's fine. Dredger. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll just do this attack, see what they do from here. They just... Okay, they just took it. That's great for me. Just ping this real quick. Get a nice cycle. My hand's a little weak. Second Death's Hand's helping out a lot. Another Zonite Urchins, whatever. I'll just play the minion for now. See what they do next. There we go. And I will ping that. That is scary enough to ping. Alright. Alright. Not terrible yet. I'm really glad I did not play my Leviathan this turn. They would have just gone white and killed me here with another sign-in or a hatchling. That's a good draw. That's a really, really good draw, in fact. In fact, that's insanely good. Alright. So I'm probably going to just block like this.
You lack discipline.
And kill here. Yeah, this is the block. I don't want to take another point of damage. I take too much damage, I just die to get excited mystic shots. Counter spell? Okay, let's try again. Seems like their hand is pretty burn heavy if they're trying to counter this and force through that extra 2 damage. Which is good for me, I guess. If they are trying to counter this, that it's actually really good for me. I'm out, though. I could Whispered Words to try and draw into Flock, but there's nothing flockable on the board. Could draw Poison Dart, but I can't Poison Dart at fast speed. So this is all I got. Let's see what you got, opponent. Wonder what they're thinking of. Maybe they're probably calculating here. They're thinking like, okay, I've got 2 Get Exciteds. All right, that's good. I think is my Swain not leveled? He's off by 3. Oh, that sucks. I'm just gonna draw here. Another Gnar. Interesting. With Mega Gnar? I'll just attack, though. I think I just open attack here. Let's see how much damage I force through. Yeah, that's lethal. Seems good. I've got Boat in case it's not enough lethal. I can also Wallop to clear this for 1 extra point of damage. I assume they have maybe like Wills, Homecomings, Concerted Strikes. Maybe they're going to use some of their burn here. That's fine. I can bring them down to 4 with that. Yeah. I'm not going to bring them down to 4. I don't know. It was definitely a consideration. Bringing them down to 4 and then hitting a Puff Cap or hitting a Pokey Stick could have won the game there, but I'd rather just play it safe and hold the wall up in case of some aggression here. Stunning some elusives. Well, now I wish I had actually walloped. Okay, Spotted Toad will win the game. Just gonna pass for now. We'll stun it. But yeah, as long as my Leviathan lives, we win the game. Seven. Yeah, they can't kill me. We'll just wall up here just to play it safe in case there is some 2 cards, 7 damage combo I can't think of. And we win the... Oh, I can't emote back. We won. Easy game. Oh, hello. It's a mirror. All right. It's been a while since I've done a Swain mirror of all things. Gonna have to consider this matchup. So am I attacking on odds or evens? So I'm on odds. I just want to find Conchologist and Phlox. That's all I want. Well, I found my Phlox. And I found almost a Conchologist. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting game. I feel like it's going to come down to who can stick a Leviathan. Speaking of Leviathans, I don't think I take it. I think I take the Grumble Slug. Sure, Poison Dart. Kind of annoying if they have a Conchologist follow up here. Yep, goes to show why Conchologist is better than Telescope. Already losing out on the trade there. They have the Conchologist. I had a Telescope. Rip.
Take a peek at life beneath the waves.
So yeah, this is going to be a little tough for me. I don't have a ping. Like, if I can draw a Pokey Stick or something, we're in an okay spot. I really need a ping here for this flock, though. Well, I found it. Well, that sucks. But yeah, this will be good. I'll be able to bank 3 mana. I've got the bigger unit on the board right now, so we're in a solid spot here. If they don't play Gnar, I'm going to definitely attack in here. If they don't play Gnar on 4, I can send the Pokey Stick face and play Teeny Dactyl. I'm fine with that. I'll just pass 2. My hand's not that great. See if they just take the damage again. I wouldn't be surprised if they... Okay, so now they don't take it because this is the Gnar Teeny Dactyl turn. That's fine. I don't know. Okay, that's normal. That's normal. That's not crazy. I'm just gonna pass again. There's no need to do anything. I'm gonna play this Pokey Stick here. Mostly just cycling. And I'll have the Teeny Dactyl eat the flock here. While I already have a Pokey Stick, I do want my Gnar to... Yeah, so they'll flock me here. Cool. Annoying, but to be expected. Yep, that is completely fine, but very annoying. It means I'm going to have to Culling Strike here, this Spider. I'd rather Culling Strike a Swain, but whatever. Could send this face and play the Toad. I'm gonna pass here. If I had more units, sure, I wouldn't do this play. Just gonna send this in. Kinda surprised they didn't open attack at least that last turn with 2 3/2s. That would have forced me to play some removal. Yeah, we're kind of losing the game here. Double Conchologist, and I don't have that many pings. I don't really have an answer to the Leviathan either. I don't know. They had double Conchologist. We didn't have double Conchologist. That's too good for them. And their Conchologist gave them Fey Aid, which created a 3/2 Owlcat. Just really, really annoying. That's fine. Losing Flock's annoying, but not that annoying. Well, I wonder where you were. You would have been great earlier. I'm still probably going to play it, in all honesty. I just don't... I want to force them to use actual removal or actual spells to ping my face.
Prepare the cargo!
So... that's a problem. We'll just play our own Leviathan, I guess. So definitely a very interesting turn. A very, very interesting turn. I don't really have pings, and my Swain's nowhere near leveling. So I think I'll just play Gnar. Force out removal this way.
By my hand will Noxus rise. Grand General!
So I'll just do this attack. Let's see how they block here. If they block improperly, then I get to flock some stuff. That's fine. Mini morph is pretty bad. Alright, the good news is I have nothing they can flock, and they went below 3 mana, so I can Culling Strike Swain now. I just need to deal with this Leviathan, and I have no way to deal with Leviathan. Should have attacked in with everything now that I think about it. Yeah. Yeah, that was a misplay. I should have definitely attacked in with everything. Oh well. Good news is we're going to make their Leviathan... We're making their Leviathan vulnerable here with our Gnar, so I do like that. And I will play this Conchologist to try and find, like, a Noxian Guillotine or something. Might? Might pushes damage? Lightning Rush is interesting, too. I also like Trinket Trade here, in all honesty. I think I'll take the Trinket Trade. I think it's got the most versatility. So I take another 3, but... I can wallop their Leviathan. I think I'm winning. I think I am ahead. The fact that they had to mini-morph that turn, I think puts me ahead. So yeah, I can play my Swain. Oh no, my Swain's not leveled up. Turn's a little tough. And they have a Swain. The fact that I'm not playing mini-morph and my opponent's playing mini-morph is real annoying. I think I'll ping this. Well, no. I think I'll ping face. Play the Toad. Yeah, I think I like that play a little bit more. I was considering pinging this in case I top-decked my Scorched Earth. But if I drew Scorched Earth, I would just play Wallop anyway. Could play Teeny Dactyl. Could also just play the Toad. Let's see what I get here. Yeah, I'm not doing too well. This is probably going to be game over. I'm trying to bait them into attack, though. Like, that's what I'm trying to do this turn by going very, very low on mana. I'm trying to bait them to attack, but they will never attack. I don't know why my opponent would attack here. They should never attack here. They should just pass here and force me to deal with their combo, which is a little annoying that they got it up, but I couldn't hit Guillotine or Scorched Earth from Conchologist, and I couldn't draw Scorched Earth anyway, so rip me. Oh, maybe they are going to open attack, or attack. Interesting.
Merely pawns in a greater game.
All right, anything else? Please attack. Aw. So I've got double flock. Interesting. But yeah, I think this game's over. Really, it all comes down to that mini-morph. And the fact that I never hit a Scorched Earth or a Guillotine off of Conchologist or drew him. I don't know, maybe this Whispered Word should be a third Scorched Earth, but maybe I should play mini-morph. I don't like mini-morph in the current meta, though. It's not like there's Lee Sin in the meta or something. I think I'll just start with this. Levels up Swain, which is why I'm doing this play. Just go from here.
Vision to see what others cannot.
Like, this play should really scare them, because if I have Death's Hands, I can just win the game from here. Alright, that's a problem. So they have a flock. So I can stun Swain. I'm thinking, like, I can use a 3-2 to pull in the Leviathan. And then what is the issue? I think stunning Swain is correct, though. 3-2 can pull in the Leviathan, or even the 1-1 if I buff it. Well, rip. Yep, there goes our other Swain. Yeah, and I can't buff anything else over... I can't buff my spider with this to make it so it absorbs the hit. So we just lost. They had double Leviathan. It's like I said early on, this matchup comes down to Leviathan pretty much, and who sticks to Leviathan, and they stuck to Leviathan. GG. Okay. Welcome back to the deck. So, we had a couple of games there, pretty solid games, I would say. We went against a mirror match, so that was annoying, but we also went against, I believe, we went against Ahri Lulu? Yeah, we went against Ahri Lulu, and we went against Sejuani Gnar. We won against Sejuani Gnar, we won against Ahri Lulu, and we lost the mirror matchup because I couldn't kill their Leviathan. And they could kill my Leviathan, so that felt bad, but whatever. Happens sometimes, but, you know, it's whatever. Anyway, though, that's the deck in a nutshell. Seems pretty good. Definitely needs some fine-tuning for it. For example, how many whispered words, if any at all, how many Death's Hands, how many Scorched Earths, how many Culling Strikes, how many darts, how many Leviathans, etc., etc. But I think it is a solid tier 2 deck in the current meta, or what is going to shape up to be the current meta. So yeah, I like the deck. Gnar is completely busted, and I like the deck. I'm probably going to play it some more on my stream, and I'd love to hear your opinion on this deck. Do you think it's actually better than Teemo Swain, old Teemo Swain at full power before the Bandle City nerfs, or do you think old Teemo Swain was better because old Teemo Swain did play all those busted Bandle City cards? Anyway, though, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like or a comment down below. Always helps out the channel. And if you guys want to keep up with Legends of Runeterra content, you can always go and subscribe to the channel as well. And if you want to watch me play some Legends of Runeterra, you can always go and check me out over on twitch.tv/Zenaton, where I stream pretty much every single day. I'm going to be streaming a lot, actually, and playing a lot because of the new set. Anyway, though, with that all said and done, thank you all once more for watching this video. And until I see you guys in the next one, bye!